Every major esport has its share of iconic maps. If you've got a good map or two, you're halfway to having an esport that will stand the test of time. Unfortunately though, not all maps are created equal. Some of them just really miss the mark. And what's even worse is that some of them don't get removed. They just hang around like a bad smell and won't leave. But before we get into that, guys, make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss a video just like this one. And with that, let's get into the top 10 most hated maps in esports. Rolling in at number 10 like a limp tumbleweed is everyone's favorite Rush B fever dream, Dust 2.
Rush long, Rush B, Rush long, Rush B. F*** off.
Dust 2 is one of the oldest esports maps of all time. It's beloved by many, but hated by more.
That's... Alright, that's uncharacteristic. We'll forget that ever happened. Nobody clip that. Let's,
Yeah.
let's move along.
Oh, oh my god.
Although a classic, Dust 2's design has hardly ever been touched since its first appearance 20 years ago, and with 20 years of play, pros have developed some extremely valid criticism, like how mid doors absolutely suck.
They absolutely need. Fnatic got to such a hot start, and that is really brutal.
The confidence there and you know, I don't know. Oh no, not one more time.
Ethan again with his teammate being taken. Oh my god, this time with the Krieg. It's so brutal.
It's Stanislaw again.
Oh, he hasn't even been able to play the game.
You see, CTs need to cross mid doors to get to B, but that means they have to spend utility if they don't want to get AWP'd. But if it's an A hit, they need to do the exact same thing to cross mid doors again. The map is basically a coin flip, and one death can lead to some pretty brutal situations.
Can they actually get a kill initially? Yes, they can. Come on, guys! Come on! Oh my god. Yeah, I think that might be GG.
So yes, Dust 2 is probably the most important map in FPS history, but it's also a dinosaur that's more than worn out its welcome. Skating into our 9th spot is the coldest map on our list, Icebox. That's right, Valorant is only a year old and it already has one of the worst maps we've ever seen. Great start, Riot.
It's gonna be hard, man. It's impossible! It's impossible! It's literally impossible to retake that side.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Why I hate this map? You see what I'm saying? Why I hate this map? I'm peeking an angle, they can be on top of 5 different bull.
There are so many different boxes, ledges, catwalks, and tubes that it's almost nauseating trying to figure out what angle you're gonna get peeked from. And oh, you want to retake a site? Have fun checking every single corner of the damn map.
All right, I want you to watch me clear this site, okay? I'm looking at the zip line. I'm looking over here. Got to look up here. Look at how many places I can get shot from. Bro!
Also, B site is non-existent unless you run Sage and Viper. Defenders get to hold some insane angles that essentially force attackers to hit A every time. Don't believe me? Ask Immortals, who hit A 12 times in a row at first strike.
Yo, Dash, I'm gonna let you know now. I thought I was going crazy, man. Immortals, they went A for like the first 8 times in a row, and I said, okay, they're gonna leave space to go to B. That didn't happen at all.
To get our 8th spot on the list, we're gonna have to take a little trip to the city of love.
No. Yeah, Paris and Horizon are definitely in the note here. I mean, they are literally not even in the game at the moment. They're so bad, Blizzard just removed them from the game.
Overwatch's rendition of Paris is the absolute worst map in the game, all thanks to its insane choke points.
Minute and a half remaining. Jump forward, Yakpung. Trying to stay out of line of sight here, but the rest of the squad going to be taken down. Ivy and Roki both eliminated. Now Envy is out of the mech. He can't get out of the room.
Yeah, you could hear those clangs for just a moment. That was the deflect coming through from Ivy. Unfortunately, just a little bit too late there to get the last damage in.
Because of the 2 brutal choke points, defenders basically have a free win if they play a bunker comp. On top of that, attackers are hit with some of the longest walk times from spawn to the first point in the entire game. So, getting team wiped ensures you'll be playing Death Stranding for the next 45 seconds.
I don't know what so the walk time to this first point is absolutely insane, huh? They feel like they're really far away. They spawn all the way back there, right? And they have to walk all the way. Like, Ryan can charge out of spawn, right? All the way. His charge gets like here, right? But then it's like he still has to go all the way to there.
Paris was quickly removed from the competitive map pool soon after it was released. The community was pleased, but many were still confused about how this one even made it into the game in the first place. For lucky number 7, let's head over to Rocket League now, more specifically Old Neo Tokyo, where you can experience some immaculate vibes, brilliant architecture, and bumpers?
Oh my god, we're playing Neo Tokyo. I'd rather like blow my brain out and play on it. Holy shit.
Neo Tokyo is a unique stadium because it has 2 levels of play. Most of the field is normal, but along each side is a raised wall that players need to either drive or jump onto. Fans thought the double-decker style was a fun addition to the casual experience. But then Neo Tokyo became the first double-decker map to make its way into ranked play, and it was a mess, basically immediately.
So comfortable on this map. You can tell they've practiced, and the fact that they know how to use the edges gives them that much wider of an aerial space to use. Genesis didn't really know what to do, I think, with those ledges like we were talking about. That's the big change with Neo Tokyo, and they weren't really sure what to do. We saw a lot of the contests that they were having up there on the ledges, they were losing out to Moses and Turtle.
According to Psionics, the map was supposed to add a level of complexity and require more strategy from veteran players. But all it did was cause a clown fiesta. Anytime the ball hopped onto the ledge, it turned the ball trajectory into one big guessing game, and players who dedicated their time to perfecting moves felt the ledges were just one big gimmick.
I love the colors. I don't like the side stuff. I hate getting, because you pop up there and then you like
It's
fly.
so awkward being up here.
At the end of it all, Neo Tokyo was banished to Rocket Labs after 1 season of play, and as a result, the devs made sure that every competitive map was set to a default size and structure. Fortunately, Neo Tokyo was eventually reworked, so at least we can still appreciate that beautiful architecture. Claiming our number 6 spot is the map beyond saving, New Hereford Base.
God damn it, we got it. These goddamn assholes. Run Hereford.
Rainbow Six Siege has a lot of maps that deserve a place on this list. So many that we dedicated an entire list to them 2 years ago. Now, a lot of things have changed since 2019, but New Hereford Base is not one of those things. Ever since Ubisoft royally f***ed up the map's rework, it's been one of the most universally hated maps in Siege.
Watch out for the peak holes that they made on the... Come!
It's okay.
Hereford Base is an attacker's nightmare. First off, it's, well, dark as shit. Now that wouldn't be too bad if the map wasn't also an absolute maze. You could play for hours and still get lost.
Oh, dude, what? I don't even know where we're at. This is insane. This is not my Hereford Base.
Even the devs don't know what to do with it.
Hereford rework. Okay, so Hereford rework was a dumpster fire.
Falling into 5th place is probably the buggiest map on this list, Pokemon Stadium.
Johnny Stalker, are we going to see Pluck go up 2-0? For the first time, could we see... Oh! What the hell? Are you kidding me? The Pokemon glitch in top 8 and Shine! Unreal! Freeze this map!
Right side is more beneficial for Marth because his fair curves for F smash goes pretty much almost the entire length.
What?
What? Did he die through the tree?
He just fell through the stage.
That happens.
This is stupid. What?
That happens.
This game
I can't believe it
sucks,
actually
man.
happened.
Bro's
I
better.
missed that.
That's right. There's an unexplainable issue with the map's code that causes a player to just fall through the map when it transforms into the Fire Pokemon stage. But it doesn't stop there, because there's a ton of character-specific issues, and the other transformations also cause problems, like the Rock Formation that lets some characters do infinite combos.
Last stock.
This is it. This is it. Is Active to go in on this transformation?
Oh!
There's nothing you can do.
That is real?
You gotta take the damage.
Eventually, the problems got so out of hand that a lot of tournaments started using a modded version of the map that simply wouldn't transform. The Call of Duty franchise has pumped out countless games since 2003, and hundreds of maps too, but our number 4 has to go to the worst of them all, Piccadilly.
I spent 5 minutes trying to load into Piccadilly. Are you shitting me? Alright, getting some straight spawn trap, nothing. Piccadilly, dude.
Just like its real-life location, Piccadilly is a bustling intersection in downtown London. It's filled with stores, double-decker buses, and the famous underground tube. But all these things that make London a popular tourist spot make this map a living hell.
Piccadilly, I swear to God, I'm not even trying to be funny, okay? I will walk around my house and just be like, Piccadilly! Like, I can't believe it exists!
Yo, the developers cater 1000% to campers in this game. It's irrefutable. I mean, they already said they made the maps for noobs. They wanted noobs to have safe spaces. They're catering to slow, tactical gameplay. That's why all the doorways and windows and corners are dark. You can't see nobody. Infinity Ward, what the heck is wrong with you people, man?
It doesn't stop there either. This map somehow feels both gigantic and claustrophobic all at the same time. And maybe worst of all are the spawns. You're usually dropped into one of the ends of the street, and all your enemy has to do is hole up with a good enough gun and spawn camp the shit out of you.
Easy. This is the only place we're gonna hold down now, because they got a chopper gunner. This is the chopper gunner, so this is the only place they can come for safety, and they're still trapped. This is the only place they can come for safety, chat. This is the only place they can come for safety.
Flying into the number 3 spot is none other than Lilat.
Call for waiting or Debuzz just... Oh.
What? No, ban Lilat.
Lilat is one of the most hated maps in Smash history, and for multiple reasons. For starters, many are turned off by the geometry of the map. It's a flying ship that tilts and turns, which causes a lot of problems for players trying to make it back on stage.
With those angles, and if you ever played Rosa, her the angles on her up B is like kind of strange. What is the stage even?
More importantly, Lilat is hated for its ledges. More specifically, its baffling lack of them.
Alright, oh! A good back air. Cloud fights for the tourney pot. I can believe it. Oh, unfortunate! Why Lilat?
Ooh, really, already nice air attacks coming.
Oh no, the Lilat trip! The Lilat trip!
Okay, never.
Our runner-up award, or whatever the negative version of a runner-up is, goes to Vertigo, the worst map in CSGO.
Vertigo, fuck that shit.
Where do we even start with this nightmare map? It's got tons of sound issues and bugs, but the biggest issue is that it's CSGO's most vertical map, which causes a lot of problems.
Closer and closer to overtime.
Oh no! He has done it! Cold Zera has fallen!
It's also an absolute maze that gives defenders angles and boosts that don't exist anywhere else in the game.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Stand up. I see him! Wait, I see him! Wait, no. I got him! Let's go! He's so mad he's gonna message me on Steam, bro.
It forces tees to hit A every single time, giving the defenders a chance to flank using one of the many ladders or just chill on site and dunk nades all day. And to the gold Nova 3 watching this video, yes, Vertigo actually does suck. You don't really love it. You might think you have a big brain, but you're either delusional or you buy a P90 every round on CT. Face it, the map is a mess. Last and certainly least, the worst map in esports history is Tower.
No! No!
No! Oh no.
Not only is Tower the worst map in Rainbow Six Siege and competitive gaming in general, it might just be the worst piece of media ever created.
I think it's the worst map they've ever designed. It has no vertical play. It is huge. Defenders have a field day roaming on it. There's not a lot of setups you can do on it that makes it unique. There's like no diversity in how you set it up.
Everything Tower tries to do, it fails at. First of all, attackers are basically forced to rappel down the side of the tower and jump through a window, or drop down a tiny elevator shaft. And all that work doesn't even get you onto a site. That just gets you into the building.
I'm on repeat, man. Thank you so fucking much.
What? But once you're in, your problems have only just begun. Now you need to check every possible angle for roamers because defenders don't actually need to defend the site on Tower. They can literally be anywhere else and still win the round.
That was a headshot?
Pros hate it, casuals hate it, you hate it. My parents don't even know what esports are, and they probably f***ing hate it.
What? How? Wait, you're telling me I have to drone the floor below now to be able to rappel to the safety of the balcony? Oh my god. Just another reason why I love Tower.
Alright guys, there you go. Those were our most hated maps in esports history. Did any of them make your blood boil? Were there any good ones or awful ones that we really should have included on the list? Let us know. Thanks for watching guys, as always, and I'll see you all in the next one.
I love super balanced operator. I really like her. You try to peek. Oh, I killed myself! What? What just happened, dude? What just happened? This guy just hit fired. I hate Blitz, dude. I hate him. I fucking hate this operator. Ubisoft, what the fuck is this operator?